Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans, Wednesday, Hump Day, February 19, 2020. I want to bring you a story right here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and the said information is by 10 News NBC. Report: Knoxville father threw 1-year-old child 15 feet across a concrete parking lot during argument. According to arrest records, Jackie's Tayon Davis, 24, and his ex-girlfriend got into a verbal argument that turned physical. Or Jackie's, I guess that's how you pronounce it. A Knoxville father is accused of throwing his 1-year-old child 15 feet across a concrete parking lot at his ex-girlfriend earlier this week, according to court records. Officers said they responded to Woodgate Apartments on Cedar Lane Monday night after a report of a domestic dispute between an ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend. According to arrest records, Jackie's Tayon Davis, 24, and his ex-girlfriend got into a verbal argument that turned physical. She told investigators that while she and Jackie's were arguing, he punched her in the face with a closed fist. The report says she told officers she went to a neighbor's house and told him she was calling the police, so he took her phone and threw it on the ground to break it so she couldn't call. According to the report, she then told investigators Jackie's took their child, and when she asked for the child back, Jackie's reportedly took the child with one hand and threw the child at her over a distance of 15 feet over the concrete parking lot. She said she caught the child in her arms. However, the child's head was thrown back violently in a whiplash fashion while she caught them. The report said she told investigators the child then began crying profusely. At some point, Jackie's got the child back and fled the scene in his car at a high rate of speed, the report said. Witnesses also said, according to the report, they saw Jackie's punch his ex-girlfriend in the face and break her phone. They said they saw him throw the child and later take off with the child. The report said Jackie's was located by police and the child was taken from him. He was taken into custody for domestic assault, interference with 911 calls, and child abuse. Jackie's stated that he did break her phone when she stated she was going to call police, the report said. He reportedly denied the assault took place. Jackie's also had his girlfriend's ID when he was taken into custody, the report said. She told investigators she would follow up with medical professionals to check the child for injuries, the report said. This is by 10 News. Okay, I don't understand my commentary now. When it says, he stated he did break her phone when she stated to the police the phone was broken. He reportedly denied the assault took place. So he's just saying, I broke her phone, but I didn't touch her. So what about throwing the kid 15 feet over the concrete parking lot? 15 feet's a nice piece of ways. So I'm trying to figure out, were they arguing 15 feet away? I mean, I'm just curious to the information, because 15 feet's a nice little piece of feet, if you can count 15 feet. So you two are arguing. You got the child. You get mad. And you throw the child to her. She catches the child. What the hell is going on with these stupid people? This is stupid. Stupid. And then she says she's going to follow up and take the child to the doctor. See, all this is stupid. Y'all arguing over whatever. He allegedly throws the child. You catch the child. He breaks your phone. He admits to that, but don't admit to punching you in the face, which there should be evidence that she got punched. Eyewitnesses say she got punched and saw him break the phone and hit her. This is ignorant. And so now my mind wonders, were there signs that he was abusive, violent, how long they were together, what were they arguing over that it had to result in him hitting her, breaking the phone, taking the phone. Then he has her ID on him when he's apprehended with the child. What you taking the child for? Why are you taking the child on a high-speed chase or running fast down the highway? Whatever you were doing, you know you were wrong. See, this is what I'm saying about young people. And some grown ones, they act foolish as well. You don't know people. And then there are times when you meet people and you realize they are foolish and they are ignorant, belligerent, foul, rank, and you still deal with them anyway. And God forbid you lie down with them and make babies with them. This is the end result For some, not all. You know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for that baby. Because the baby has to deal with this type of shenanigans going on between the parents. 1-year-old child. You throw a 1-year-old baby to the mother. I'm just re-scanning this 15 feet across a concrete parking lot. See, this is sad to me. Very, very sad. So hopefully the baby has been checked out. Hopefully there's no damage to the child, because you know children are fragile. Their heads, they can't afford to be jangled around, thrown around, because you know you can't treat a child as you would an adult, like pull on their arm, their leg, because they are new to the world and not fully developed. So who knows what happened when he was thrown, with his head being thrown back. I can understand that being hurtful and traumatizing to a child, to be thrown like that from their father, and then he has the nerve to even take the child, run off with the baby in the car. The law intervenes. Luckily the child was not harmed by the father, and hopefully not harmed physically when he threw him allegedly to the mother. This is just terrible. Once again, another terrible story of grown people having children and do not know how to behave, and do not know how to talk, do not know how to conduct themselves as civilized adults, and then they use their children in the midst of their buffoonery. And I'm just praying for the child, because he's going to have a rough time dealing with parents who can't get along. One's beating on the other one, hitting the other one, cursing at the other one, whatever the shenanigans is. The child is the one who ends up paying the ultimate price. Thankfully, the young lady was not harmed worse than what allegedly happened. I don't want to leave her out as well, because I wasn't there. I don't know what was going on with these two. But I'm just sick of these stories. I'm sick of young people rearing children and being in these relationships with people who don't mean them any good, dealing with them, keep fooling with them. Then you have children, you bring them into the mix, and the child ends up paying the price for foolish behavior and decisions made by so-called adults. Like and share, drop your comments below. Thanks for joining me. This is Everyday Shenanigans, and until the next video, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.